deal with themselves turn solitude into a prison. However, those who live in self-determination often end up becoming weakened versions of their true selves. To reach our true potential, we need to learn to balance moments of connection with others with moments of solitude, using alone time as an opportunity for growth rather than an unbearable burden. We have needs that go beyond the basics, such as the search for truth, beauty, and goodness, as described by psychologist Abraham Maslow. However, writer Ernest Becker in The Denial of Death stated that these needs cannot be fully met by other people. He compared this attempt to trying to extract blood from a stone, which is impossible. When we try to fill this void only through relationships, we run the risk of idealizing our partner in an exaggerated way, becoming dependent on them for our self-esteem and identity. Becker warned that if we place someone in the role of God, that person can easily become a source of great suffering. If we believe we have found the ideal love and turn it into our only guide to wrong.
From my point of view, I never fully got a chance to grow as a being. I had external forces, conflicting my growth. And, the conflict inside me was partially, actually large due to that. I was conflicted in myself. Why were these forces not letting me, use my mind? Also, a lot of times I was wrong. Now I was ridiculed. A lot of times it was ridiculed, but it was just such a, I don't say petty, meager ridicule. Like, it didn't point out the points I would, point out. It was individuals who, were angry actually in a passive aggressive tone, and they were very unreasonable. Multitude of them in my life, So as far as depending on someone, I'm thinking of my ex-girlfriend, and I just say her and her children, specifically one, and also her, and actually seeing them as a relationship, like we were just it was over video Skype conversations, and it was just like not just entertainment, but it wasn't. It was empty inside. It really was, and the both not just those two, including the rest of their family members, the other two kids, they really didn't see me as anything decent. Actually, they were part of the problem. They fully didn't let me be myself or actually respect me for who I was, whether creative wise, whether ideas I had, whether any kind of intelligence or wisdom I saw. They never fully cared for it. They demonized it. They put me down actually. So it brought me to a very bad state of like internal confliction, internal battles actually. And multiple people in the workforce, including my relatives, were just the same. As far as solitude, yeah, I dwell in it. It doesn't perplex me. Actually, I see myself also. There's so much, not just so much beauty in the world. I'm thinking of New York right now, the architecture. I could be alone and I'll be just fine. Also, just say I have my camera. Oh, I'll be even better as well. Maybe sometime I'll write something. Maybe I'll just go explore the city. There's so many crevices and dwellings to get into. Even riding bike or walking. Even if you interact with someone, chit chat, or you pass a little term around, maybe he'll change up your voice and get strange looks, and then just pretend like you're running away because it's embarrassing. All right, that's just something I like to do sometimes. Also, there's so many, not just New York. There's so many facets of life you could dwell on and pick up on. And I will never put, and I never fully have, although I experienced in moments in my life where I gravitated to someone and I needed them to be with me, and in my mind how it would work, and it's just it's a failure. It's a failure. You never you never see, or you should never see or look to somebody to fulfill you. Yeah, it is that phrase, who you live for. I mean, you could have a companion that you love and cherish, and you respect them so much. When they're gone away, it feels like your life, your ground, your life has been torn underneath you. But at the same time, that's you don't dwell in just that relationship. You never do that. You should always, from my point of view, try to scope yourself and try to make yourself well, just better. Also, know thyself. Get to know yourself. I could never hide from myself.